Hello everyone, welcome up to my channel. Today we're going to play Dollhouse Productions from the creator of You and Him. So let's begin. So here is the content warnings. Ipper? Yup. What? Yooper? Glasses clatter, and waitress bustle back and forth, but I refuse to take my eyes off you in spite of the ongoing chaos. You're perched at the bar. The pinnacle from where I'm seated. I like its design. Then again, I like all the designs that this creator created. So, your hands rest on your thigh. They squeeze intermittently. Now here is he showing his Yandere once, twice, 3 times. So this is a date, and this is our Yandere. And his goddamn nerve astounds me. I imagine breaking each of his fingers as I clench my own glass. I like his design better though. The crunch of bone and the satisfying cries I get to hear. The soft sobs that would escape him, knowing he could avoid it if he never laid a finger on you. I want to do it. I want to kill this man and hang his body up for all of your future potential lovers to see. You're going into Ghostface territory. That's a great Ghostface cup. But I can't. Not until the perfect moment presents itself. An early Christmas gift to myself, if I ever seen one. Belated or late Christmas gift. Belated. My eyes roam back over to you as I thought my thoughts became twisted, and in an instant that ball of rage untangles itself, your presence smoothing the anger I hold deep inside. You're like a balm to my soul. Do you know that? Without you, I'm incomplete, a shell amongst the living. When we're apart, I could feel myself fracturing into pieces. It's made worse by the fact that you and I can never truly be one. And why is that? Even if I were to cut you open, from your sternum all the way down to your pelvic bone and crawl inside you, there's no way for my body to merge with yours. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't even think that is enough. What I want is much deeper than the moment of gratification. I want to sink into the marrow of your bones. Yep, this guy, it definitely is gonna be future serial killer. I want to be the blood that pumps through your veins and keeps your heart beating. This could be a blood transfusion. There you go. I want to be the reason that you breathe. I want to claim you in the ways that no other human's physically capable of, and to understand you on a level that could only we could know. Oh, technically I've probably never met you, because I'm the other guy. I know the man sitting beside you isn't capable of that. He's no doubt thinking of ways he could find a way into your bed, foregoing of your company, your beautiful mind in favor of your other aspects. How do I know? in the way he touches you, poking and prodding at you like you're some slice of meat he got from a butcher's market. Yeah, I could understand that because he's touching my thigh. It's unbearable seeing you degrade yourself with a guy like him. I'm so angry, I jab my fork down and almost break my plate in the process. Don't do that, the waitress will make you pay for it. The waitress tending my table gasps and reels back. Her eyes are wide and more than a little afraid as I stare at her, unblinking, because I want to unnerve her enough to leave. So sorry. She scurries past, clenching the menu she holds to her chest. I say nothing. There's no point. Looking down, I realize I stab my fork repeatedly into my slice of pie, so much that it's churned into a pile of mush, no longer edible for me to eat. Well, it's still edible. I shove it to the side. Nothing here tastes good anyway. I only ordered dessert so I could linger since he kept ordering you drinks. God, I could kill this man. You blush, cheeks tilted pink, and you sway on your bar stool. Are you drunk? Probably. That's probably his plan. You never drank with me. Or did he slip something into your glass? Could I have missed it? Wait, is he like my ex then? That possibly makes me want to drag my nails down his his putrid-looking face, his skin peeling in long stripes from where I would scratch him. I imagine showing my butter knife into his eye sockets and rooting around until I pop them out. Oh, yep. It's like he's definitely thinking of all the ways to kill him. Darn it all. I watch as you giggle at something your date said as you touch his arm, lean into him, and it takes everything I have not to drag your date out of his chair by the ends of his hair. And beat him up, probably. You touched me like that on our first date. Do you remember? So he's ex. I know I do. It's something I can't forget. Not for long as I live. I knew I'd never be the same after you opened yourself up to me, like a petal coming into full bloom. Your lips were parted and your eyes were full of a fire that killed any uncertainty remaining as I joined you on the bed after we made it back to your place and I laced my hands with yours. It was my first time. So, okay, first date, yeah, I don't think... The first time ever gone so close to any other human being. The first time I craved someone so violently. I watch as you throw back another drink and place it down the bar. You stand up, he's holding you close to his body, grinning at the bartender like he knows he's about to get laid tonight. Nah, he's probably gonna get, ex-alived by his ex. I watch as you wobble, a frown tugs at my lips. I stand up at the same time and throw the tip into the table, my food already paid for, as I trail a ways behind you two as you make your way outside into the cold night air. Thick, lazy snowflakes drift towards the ground. Icicles feel like they are form on my lungs, making it harder to breathe. I pull my hood up in order to fend off the weather. It sours my mood more than before. It's cold and the butthole didn't even think to bring a car to keep you warm. He's definitely gonna be ex-alived. It's freezing this time of year, and New York doesn't exactly have the safest streets. And it's totally fine. They're protected by Spider-Man and the Ninja Turtles. The crime rates skyrocketing and the black market booming. I would know because that's where my business is involved. I'm not a good guy. Oh, I did not date a black market person. I've done bad things, horrible stuff that would make anyone run in the other direction if they knew what was good for them. But I'm better than that man staying beside you. I would at least had some consideration for your well-being, unlike him. And I can sense that he's up to no good. I know a bad guy from a mile away, and he's full of red flags. And you're not? Because guaranteed you have red flags because you're trying to kill someone. You're gonna probably try to kill someone. Don't let him fool you. Or maybe he already has, considering how trusting you are to let him guide you down the street. I still go for the red flags, though. I guess it's a good thing. I'm here to assure nothing happens to you. No, you're ensuring that something bad happens to our guy, though. You're so naive. Sometimes it drives me crazy. It's why I'm here to keep you safe. I'm so focused on you that I accidentally bump shoulders with someone, and when I try to bulldoze past, they shove me backwards. Watch where you're going. I leave my gaze with him. He doesn't appear intimidating. A man who clearly seen better days, reeks of alcohol courage. My eyes flicker back to you. You're far ahead, and this man is wasting my time. I don't want to lose sight of you. The man you're with can't be trusted. Look at me, and he's cut off as my fist sinks into his gut, and I watch him sink to the ground, gasping for air. Oh, yep. Maybe there should be a warning label for these guys. I'm not the tallest or strongest guy around, but I know my way around this dangerous people and how to make someone hurt. I don't take too much pleasure in it. There's not much that could make me feel anything. Only you elect any emotion. Stay out of my way, got it? The man nods, still gasping for air, from where I stuck him in the solar plexus. No one pays him any mind, or me for that matter. They step around him, and when I see he's not going to get in my way again, I do it too and peer into where I last spotted you. Only you're no longer there. Oh, he's mad. Crap. Did you take a turn somewhere? I turn my shoulder past the mass of people searching for your face in the crowd, but finding no trace of you. Only looking away for a second. Crap. I hit the crosswalk where a crowd of people gather. A heavy intersection. A faint murmur of people chattering raises to a soft buzz that fills my ears. I listen out for your voice as I spin in a circle trying to peer overhead in order to catch sight of you. But you're not there either. Do you stop in an alleyway? A store? My breath becomes frantic. The world closing in on me as a panic sets in. Where did you go? Well, probably home. Where did you go? That man's going to do horrific things to you, and I need to stop it. I won't let him touch you. I can't. You're clearly drunk and not within your right mind to sleep with that man. Yeah. If I'm drunk, yeah. Might as well have let the Yandere stop the guy, because when you're drunk, you can't consent. Please, I have to know where you are. Where did you go? I'm tugging at my lip ring. so hard while I lost in thought that the blood trickles down my lips and I taste copper in my tongue. Calm down. Reason slices through my internal panic, and I force myself to breathe and relax my shoulders, letting go of my piercing. Freaking out won't do me any good. I need to focus on logic and reasoning. There's a possibility he could hail a cab or a Uber, but then why go down more than half a block in order to grab one unless the bar has cameras? Do most of these stores within the shopping district, and there's a known blind spot just up ahead? The knowledge of that makes the hair on the back of my neck stand on end. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Something was off about this guy. Okay, so the Yandere might actually be onto something then. My gut tells me that that's where the two of you are headed. I waste no time to pick up the pace. You. The world tips and sways as your date half carries you down the street. The edge of the world feels odd and fuzzy. A giggle bursts past your lips, and before you know it, you're lowering yourself down into your knees, unable to stand. Something doesn't feel right. Oh, good thing we have a Yandere. It's gonna probably go stabby. You never drink on dates. As an escort, it's within your MO to always stay on guard around clients. Oh. So, he wasn't your ex. You've been doing this for a lot. This is actually your job. Never drink alcohol and never take your eyes off your glass or plate. It's what you always done. Oh, good thing we have a Yandere though. It doesn't understand that. So how did he manage to slip you something? You try getting up, but your body refuses to cooperate, and nausea swells in your gut. You overhear someone ask your date if you're alright, and he assures them that you had too much to drink tonight and he's taking you home. But, crap. You just scrunch your eyes closed. Bad. This is bad. Your subconscious is screaming at you, but nothing keeps tilting, whirling, and you want to vomit. You clasp a hand over your mouth to try to keep a bile rising in the back of your throat down, your hand shaking less to do to the cold and more thanks to the drug running down through your system. Yandere, help me. Or Yandere, help me. A hand strokes your back. Your client's voice is soft, reassuring coo. Don't pass out. Don't pass out. Are you alright, baby? No, being kidnapped. The other person who's Yandere is gonna probably beat you up. Don't call me that. Those are the words you want to say, but you're struggling to get anything out, and by the time you manage to try, they disappeared into the back void of your mind. Your mouth feels like cotton, dry and uncomfortable. You want to go home, lie down, and soak in a nice bath, but you don't. You're going to make it back. You're not going to make it back. You doubt you're going to make it back at this rate. There's no telling what this man wants from you, and it's clear you're under his mercy. You need to think of a way out of this. Gotta escape. You close your eyes, trying to muster up any coherent thought that will lead you to a helping hand. Pocket. Something about your pockets. You manage to brush fingers past them and feel a familiar outline. It's a small canister of some sort, no bigger than the size of your palm. Pepper spray? Spray. You got pepper spray. You lean against your date in an effort to keep him from seeing what you're up to, and also because you're unable to support yourself upright. Ah, poor thing, do you need me to carry you? His voice dips with rage concern, and you shake your head, but realize your body is no longer responding to any cues. Your fingers fumble at your pocket. You try weighting them inside, but your mobility has gone to absolute trash, and when your hand slips, you're unable to recover. Help! Someone help me! Your eyes slide over to the people passing by you. They're ignoring the way your eyes scream at them, choosing to keep their attention locked on the path in front of them, or their phones, or their friends or partners. You're out of luck and out of time. Your client leans over you with a knowing smile, his hand cupping your cheek, his thumb dusting along the curve. Don't touch me. Your date retains a smile as he goes to hook an arm underneath your legs. You could hear the sound of rumbling engine nearby and someone calling out to your date as he moves to lift you up into his arms. There's a dark van that's pulled up next to you. You try to reach for your spray again, but it's useless to even try, the drug completely taking over your system by now. Snow lands on your cheeks, leaving tear-like stains behind. Like, Yandere, help us. Go stabby. You close your eyes as your client steps up to the owner of the van as he yanks one of the sliding doors open. Any trouble? No, what you gave me worked perfectly. He adjusts his hold on you, lifting you up, as if you're a fish he managed to reel in. I caught a good one, didn't I? How much do you think they'll fetch? Oh, trafficking. Pretty penny. Now, get him in. I'm freezing my butt off out here. Bossy today. Your client says as he laughs, and you feel a gust of warmth as he lowers you into the car, your back being flushed leather seats as he buckles you in. You hear your client step back as he's surveying his work. All right, let's. He's cough when you hear a loud crunch and something wet spurting against the ground. A thump follows soon after. What the? The second guy does not even get finished before he lets out a grunt, like he got struck with the stomach by a harsh force. Yandere! To the rescue! You try opening your eyelids to see what's going on. Yay! We're safe. We're safe because the Yandere helped us. They open a flashes the way, your gut twisting, and you catch sight of the leaning figure towering above your client and his friend, the newcomer's fist bruised and bloody. He's breathing hard. Your client groans at the newcomer's head wheels in his direction. He screams and lifts his arm when the newcomer lifts up the heel of his boot and slams it down into his head. There's a gut-churning noise when his boot connects, like an eggshell breaking, and blood pouring from what was once the face of your client, gore sticking into the bottom of the newcomer's shoe. To be fair, it should be freaking us out, but these guys were probably gonna do something horrible. You expect scream from the passerby, and are surprised to hear none. Whoever they parted was out of view. You don't even realize. The newcomer steps back and splits at the spot next to your client's dead body. When he turns to you, you expect him to drag you out of the car by your wrist and finish you off in the same way he just did to the other two. Nope. But instead, you feel hands probing your face, almost like he's taking stock of your potential energies. You? Who are you? The newcomer shakes his head. You catch sight of a lip piercing and hair dyed turquoise. It's a wonder how he didn't manage to fry the heck out of his hair, but what's more is that something about him tugs at your memory. Do you know him from somewhere? That frame looks familiar, but you're gone through a number of clients, so it's hard to say whether he was one of them or just looks familiar due to how distant his features, straight his features are. Your head rolls to the side as he gingerly draws you into his arms. For a man who just plunged someone to death, he's being far more gentle with you. He did it to protect us, so you're glad he stopped your client from kidnapping you, but you aren't really sure you're safer with this guy over the other two. I'm pretty sure we're safer with the Yandere this time. What does he want, and why is he here? That's the question ping-ponging for your hazy mind as he cradles you to his body and steps over the two corpses he just left in his wake. Isn't he worried about someone showing up and finding him at the scene of the crime? Well, to be fair, all he needs to say is do the tell the police to do a drug test and look at these guys' criminal history, and he probably got scot-free. It was self-defense. And why did he kill them? Well, first of all, they were kidnapping us, so... And he figured it. None of this makes any sense. There's something you're missing here, but it's getting harder to think as you pull under the tide and fall into unconsciousness. You're fast asleep in my arms. I kept glaring down at you, both because I'm worried about the after effects of the stuff in your system, and because my eyes are always drawn to you. I never once thought that one lonely night would lead to all this. At least it saved us. I never thought it would lead me to you. You probably don't even realize how important you become to me. No, because we've been with so many people, I don't think so. Maybe if you did, you wouldn't be so reckless. Seeing that person stuffing you into a van caused something to snap within me, and before I knew it, I was crushing his skull in. And he was thinking far worse. I should have made his pain last longer for what he tried to do to you. I regret not picking apart his background before even letting you meet up with that man. But he's gone, and you're safe now. What happened today won't happen again. Not when I'm around. That much you can be certain of. The door to the hospital blazes open as I step inside and walk up to the nurse's station. Oh, at least it's kind enough to take us to the hospital. And not just kidnap us himself and lock us up in his house. The receptionist appears startled by my dispaved appearance. Probably looks like a crap, but I couldn't care less. You're what's a porn. I squeeze her closer to my body as she stumbles over to her words. How can I help you, sir? I nod towards your unconscious form. Does the unconscious person in my arms not spell it out for you? My significant other was drugged while at a bar tonight. Oh, or now you're something like her. They need medical attention now. To her credit, the receptionist is quick to call the staff, and it's not long before taken out of my arms and wheeled off. It took everything I had to let you go. I don't leave until you're out of sight. Even then, I linger, staring at the spot where you and the staff disappeared around the bend. I'm surprised he doesn't stay. It's not until my phone vibrates that I finally snap out of it and walk out of the hospital, stuffing around in my pockets before I bring my phone up to my ear. I'm assuming you took care of everything? Wouldn't be me if I didn't. I scrubbed the place clean, and the bodies are on their way for the transport. Relief floods through me. All that's left is the surveillance cameras, and I can handle those on my own. I need to swipe any and all evidence of your ever being with that guy tonight off every single feed in order to keep the police from questioning you. If the 2 men are reported missing, you'll end up a possible suspect. Aw. You care. Sure, there are eyewitness accounts, but with no bodies and no physical evidence linking you to tonight, they'll probably chalk it up to disappearance and focus on other bigger cases. The city is full of worse crimes, after all. Who cares about 2 nobodies going missing? I can handle the rest from here. My payment? Already hotwired into your account. Then consider this transaction complete. See you around. Youper. I hang up, pocket my phone before I tip my head back, reminding myself that you're okay and I was able to protect you. Alright. I lower my head and focus on the path in front of me. All that's left after taking care of this is to get you away from this dangerous job of yours through any means necessary. I do mean any means. I mean kidnapping. Tonight was the last straw for me. I never want to see you forced into a situation like that. I refuse to let it happen. I'll corrupt every single device of yours just to keep you off that damn escorting service app you use, so if that's what it takes. There's far better jobs out there with top-of-the-line security that values the safety of their workers, and I know just the place that's perfectly suited for you. The best part of it is that I'll work there too. What, his job? The market job? That way, I could watch you day in and day out without the fear of losing track of you. Tonight won't be the last time you see me. Because the next time we meet, I'm sure it'll be at Dollhouse Productions. And that was the Dollhouse Productions demo. If you like my content, please subscribe, like the help out, and comment down below. See you guys next time.